This game right here might be the Call of Duty Zombies killer we have been waiting for. This game is Scur Ritual, created by a small studio called Wales Interactive, who is also the creator of the horror game Maid of Scur. Scur Ritual is described as an intense, round-based zombie horror shooter that you can play solo or up to 4 players as you solve mysterious missions, uncover Easter eggs, upgrade steampunk weapons, and obtain miracles which give you powers. At its core, Scur Ritual takes a lot of inspiration from COD Zombies, the good old days though, not the crap that we have today. In Scur Ritual, the enemies you must survive against are called the Quiet Ones, which are the more common types, but then there are elites that have abilities, and let me tell you, from playing the game, those elite enemies definitely bring the challenge. Once you load up the game, it's pretty standard. You kill enemies to gain points to unlock doors, to move around the map, and buy new weapons, buy perks, and survive as many rounds as you possibly can. But when it comes to the visuals, Scur Ritual definitely impresses, especially from such a small developing studio. The dark and eerie surroundings definitely makes you feel immersed in this world, and even though this game isn't meant to be a horror game, you can definitely feel that horror aspect as you move through the dark hallways and abandoned places. Now, the audio is where this game shines. From the gun sounds to the enemies and the overall atmosphere of the world is what makes this experience feel like the old World at War days and truly makes for an immersive experience. Taking place in 1914, all of the narrative aspects are inspired to be a spin-off from the previous award-winning indie horror game Maid of Scur. But unlike most round-based games, you do go through objectives and complete the story of the map, and as an added bonus, there are also hidden Easter eggs to complete. What separates Scur Ritual from the other round-based games that I thought was super unique was that you collect these items called miracles, which basically make the game into a roguelike of sorts because you can select upgrades for your abilities to make you stronger. There are also perks around the map, just like in traditional COD Zombies, that give you small buffs called Elixir of Life, Shock and Load, Stallion Juice, Swift Death, and Fast Hands. As you continue to play, there are upgrades you can make to the perks, just like in Cold War Zombies, to give the perks stronger buffs. There is also a battle pass of sorts you can progress through to get some cool cosmetics, but before you turn the game away, it's completely free. Now, the overall challenge of the game exceeded my expectations, as the basic enemies from the beginning are pretty quick and spawn in fast enough where it's pretty difficult to take a break in between rounds. Once the elite enemies show up, it changes everything, as the big fire guy and the guy that shoots the laser out of his face do insane damage. And every few rounds or so, there's a mini-boss that roams the map and takes a lot, and I mean a lot, of ammo to kill. The only downside to the difficulty of the enemies is that it scales really fast, so before round 20, it can take almost a full mag to kill an enemy. Aside from that, given the type of game it is, there is tons of replayability to be had with the Easter eggs, the upgrades to unlock, and the best part is that there are 4 maps available to play, which makes the replayability endless. Given the game's current state, releasing out of early access on April 18th of this year, and at the time of me making this video, with the game being on sale for $20, I think that it is definitely worth a shot, at least by trying the free demo they have if you are skeptical of handing over $20. But I'm sure you won't be disappointed at all. Other than that, that will do it for this review video or whatever on Scur Ritual. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments if I should make more of this sort of content, and don't forget to leave a like and consider dropping a sub if you want to see more videos going forward, and I'll see you guys in the next one.